Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Aladdin here with the Chase DA Sports Handicapping channel on YouTube, and just wanted to break down this main event here for UFC 270, which is happening this Saturday night. And I'm gonna be mainly breaking down just the Gane versus Ngannou fight, but I might touch on a few of the other fights. But this video will mainly be on Gane versus Ngannou. So I won't waste your time anymore. Let's jump right into it. So on Bovada, at least on this book, they have Gane as the clear favorite minus 150, which is, I mean, I think a little weird considering a lot of line movement for sure, because he was like plus 120 when this line first came out, and now he's minus 150, so definite clear favorite there. Um, and yeah, I honestly think he should be the underdog still, but as you'll figure out in this video, I do think Gon will win. So I don't think minus 150 is horrible odds, but like I said, like you could have gotten him for like plus 120 like a month ago or a little more than that. So maybe try to pair him with like a massive tennis favorite, like a Medvedev or Stefano, something like that. But let's get into the stats. No more BS. Ngannou, he's 16-3. Gane is 10-0. Ngannou, he's 4 years older. He's 35, while Gane is 31. Uh, Francis does hold the reach advantage. He has a 2-inch reach, 83 inches compared to 81. But I do think that Gane will win this, and my reason I think it will actually be a very convincing win. Like he will thrash, Francis. I think, and I think money line is the best play. Looking at all of these, but I think there's a lot of value. Call me crazy in Cyril Gane by submission. 10 to 1 odds. I know heavyweight submission. I know it's crazy, but out of his 7 finishes, he's 10-0. He's finished 7 of his fights. 3 of them have been submission. So almost half of his finishes are submission. So I think he could. I mean, Francis is big. It's going to be hard. The only way I could see it is maybe if he really wears him down, and like maybe third or fourth round, and like Francis is so tired and he just somehow gets his back and gets a rear naked choke. Um, but money line definitely will be the most smart play for sure. And I think, like, say if you have a lot on this and like want to hedge maybe, there's no way that. I mean, look at the odds on this. There's no way Francis is winning by submission. I mean, look at submission too. That's even more insane. There's no way he's winning by points or submission. He's gonna win this by KO, and most likely, I would even get if you could look to get KO in round 1 or 2, because as the fight goes on longer, I mean, it's just gonna favor Gane more. I mean, the guy's cardio is insane for a heavyweight. The way he moves around the ring too is just incredible for someone that big. So probably the best hedge would be round 1 KO for Francis, or round 2 it's double. Um, but yeah, I think Gane. I mean, that guy's game. He has so much diversity. I mean, his leg kicks, his calf kicks. I mean, heavyweights. I mean, when have you ever seen a heavyweight throw an oblique kick? I mean, the only guy that I know that's his size, who's not even in the heavyweight division yet, that does that is John Jones. And you know John Jones, so not even going to explain that. Half of you probably don't even know what an oblique kick is, but let's just move past that. Um, I mean, just watch his fight against Lewis. I mean, I'm not going to compare Lewis and Ngannou directly, but they both have that sort of that one heavy weapon, the heavy right hand, the equalizer, I call it. And Gane, I mean, the guy just has you could win this in so many different ways, while Francis just only has that right hook early in the fight. Francis will look to close this fight very soon, and I'm not doubting his KO power. The guy is the strongest punch ever. But I mean, if you looked at what's been happening in the news recently, he's been having a lot of beef with Dana White, with the UFC in general. He wants to like leave the organization because of like fighter pay, not getting paid enough. He's been I mean, the guy's been busy filming like Jackass and stuff like that, and like Fast and Furious and like other commercials and what else? I mean, the guy has just been like, it just seems like he's just not 100% into fighting. He's just, his mind's not 100% there. So I mean, and then you see Gane, the guy's he's in the gym every day, and I mean Francis, he's a freak of nature, but I mean a little one dimensional. And like if you saw the first fight with Stipe and even his fight with Lewis, I think he was just really slow in that one. But his first fight with Stipe, like when he couldn't get that finish early on, like he was so gassed, he was so depleted, and I know his gym has been working on that a little bit, and it's been a little better in the second Stipe fight. He looked clinical, but I still think Gane will win this with ease. To be honest, he's gonna want to wear him out, Francis, and he's gonna, especially with like I mentioned earlier, the leg kicks, the calf kicks. Francis hates those, so he's gonna wear him down for sure with those, easy, I think. So like I said, the best play for this is definitely money line, but minus 150, not the best odds. So maybe get like a huge tennis favorite, throw a Nadal in there or something like that. And yeah, and I said I would mention going over the other fights a little bit. So I'll go over a few of them. I saw what's his name is fighting Matt Hardy. I don't see his line on here, but that guy's an auto fade. If you could get a line against Matt Hardy, fade that guy because he's really bad. Chinniest guy I've ever seen. I don't know why like a bunch of these football players are trying to be fighters now, but anyway, this one right here, fade Cody Stamann. Really nice guy actually. I've talked to him on Instagram a few times. He's from my home state. Great guy, awesome, but I think he's sort of towards the end of his career. He's like on a 3-fight skid, and I think he fought Merab Divashvili in his last fight, and he got, I wouldn't say picked apart, but definitely lost a fight. Like I think it was unanimous too. So go with Nurmagomedov here. I think he only has 2 losses. I don't think he's related to Khabib though, so not a sure lock, but he should win this. I'm surprised he's only minus 200. So, and then the last one I wanted to go over was the Figueiredo fight. I really want Figueiredo to win. I love that guy. I think he's super awesome. And exact opposite, I don't like Moreno. The guy just like plays with Legos, and I just don't like him, to be honest. So call me biased in this one, but I really want Figueiredo to win. Figueiredo, he's older. I think he has a smaller reach too. But these flyweight guys, these 125ers, they move so fast, like your reach doesn't even matter. So I think Figueiredo, he couldn't get it done the first time. He couldn't finish, and then he looked horrible the second time. So maybe by decision, Figueiredo by decision. Can I get that? It's a 5-round fight though, so it's like getting only plus 350 by decision. So I don't know. Sneaky submission though. Definitely won't be a draw, that's for sure. There ain't gonna be a 4th fight in this. So that's basically gonna be it for me. Like I said, the main thing, Gane. That will be the main play for UFC. Went over a few of the smaller ones. Gane with a tennis favorite is gonna be the play for Saturday. So look for that on my Twitter. Hope everyone has a good night, and catch you later. Bye.